Hi everyone, I am here with a Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good day. First I'd like to begin with an update. I wasn't going to do a video today because I wasn't feeling good at all, and Sharon wasn't feeling well today, but I told you guys I would update you guys when I heard anything, so I wanted to be sure and do a video today. I found out early this afternoon that my cousin Amanda Burt, that we had been praying for, who was in the hospital with COVID, she passed away this morning. She was 30 years old exactly. Her birthday was June 11th, 1991. She passed away. She wasn't married or didn't have kids or anything. So please, keep her soul in prayer and pray for the family. Please pray for the family because, it's a very hard and emotional time right now. Okay, give me just a minute here. Just a second and we'll get started. Okay, today we'll be reading James chapter 2 verse 18, reading through chapter 3 verse 18. We'll be reading Psalm 118, only verses 1 through 18. Proverbs chapter 28, verses 21. Proverbs 28, verse 2. You gonna follow along? Your Bible's right here.
I can't find my light.
No, give us a second, please. Sherman uses a headlamp. Those headlights, so we can see better. His eyes have gotten that bad. And he gets new glasses every year, but he went to an eye specialist that they do medical. They don't just, they have a part that just doesn't, they have a part just for getting eyeglasses, and they have another part that's just for medical for your eyes. And I sent Sherman to the medical to get his eyes, checked really good. And they told him that he has cataracts, and they'll get worse eventually later on. And if they do, that can lead to surgery. And we're really hoping he was going to be able to get laser surgery, so his eyes would be fixed. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Please pray for him that it will, because you know how bad cataracts make your eyes. Let's pray that they go away and he's able to get the laser surgery and his eyes get 100% better, because his eyes are really bad. That's why we can't hardly go drive at night unless we absolutely have to, because it's really hard for him to see driving at night. He has to use his headlight to read the Bible, follow along. So the living room's really dark. We only got one light. There's no light made in the living room. Ain't that weird? I hate that about that. I've never seen a living room that didn't have a light. So all we got's this one lamp. I'm trying to find another floor lamp somewhere, and we'll put it over there by Sherm. I'll find one eventually. It'll bring more light in, hopefully, when I get one. Okay, let's see here. So let me go down to James and see what we will be talking about today. continuing on basically with taming the tongue and 2 kinds of wisdom. Okay. Let's go. But someone will say, you have faith, I have deeds. Even the demons believe. Wait, show me your faith without deeds, and I will show you my faith by my deeds. You believe that there is one God. Good. Even the demons believe that and shudder. You foolish person. What's wrong?
Where are we at?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What?
I got it.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I forgot to set Sherm up. You remember we missed a day or two.
Yeah.
James chapter 2, verse 18.
Okay.
That's where we're starting. You got it now?
Got it.
And you got the Psalm 118 set? Sorry. My fault. Should I start the video over?
No, it's fine. I got it.
I mean, I messed up anyway.
Okay.
Should I start over?
No. Proverbs what?
28, verse 2.
Okay.
All
Good.
right. Good?
Good.
Let's try this again. Let me start over with James. Yeah. Okay. But someone will say, you have faith, I have deeds. Show me your faith without deeds, and I will show you my faith by my deeds. That's what I was talking to you guys about, I believe, yesterday. Somebody can go around saying all their life, I'm a Christian, I have faith. I believe in God. Well, this person's like, even the demons believe that and shudder. What's so special about that? I can show you my faith by deeds, by their fruit, by what they do to help others. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what Jesus did. That's what the disciples did. That's what good Christians do. Because when you're a Christian, what are you supposed to do? Act like Jesus. Okay, so show me your faith without deeds, and I will show you my faith by my deeds. You believe that there is one God. Good. Even the demons believe that and shudder. You foolish person. Do you want evidence that faith without deeds is useless? Was not our father Abraham considered righteous for what he did when he offered his son Isaac on the altar? You see that his faith and his actions were working together, and his faith was made complete by what he did. And the scripture was fulfilled that says, Abraham believed God, and it was credited to him as righteousness, and he was called God's friend. You see that a person is considered righteous by what they do, and not by faith alone. Because anyone can get saved or whatever and say they're a Christian. And then that's all. And, they forget about it and go on with their lives, just doing whatever. Never helping a soul. Maybe they're sticking their nose up at people, just acting like they, always used to act. But you got another person that's been saved and became a Christian, that's out helping people all the time, doing good deeds for others. Always wanting to do good for someone, to help someone. Now, what person do you think God's going to look on, with favor? Who's he going to be proud of? His son or daughter that's doing the good deeds for others. That's who. Just like his son, Jesus, did. In the same way, was not even Rahab the prostitute considered righteous for what she did when she gave lodging to the spies and sent them off in a different direction? As the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without deeds is dead. It won't get you nowhere. It'll get you nowhere. Just to get saved and say, I'm a Christian. And then forget about it and go on living a sinful life. It won't get you anywhere. You gotta change your heart. You gotta change your heart and try to become like Jesus. Have compassion and love. Help your brothers and sisters. Help other people. And try to bring them to the Lord. That's the most important thing you can do for anybody. Not many of you should become teachers, my fellow believers, because you know that we who teach will be judged more strictly. We all stumble in many ways. Anyone who is never at fault in what they say is perfect, able to keep their whole body in check. When we put bits into the mouths of horses to make them obey us, we can turn the whole animal. Or take ships as an example. Although they are so large and are driven by strong winds, they are steered by a very small rudder wherever the pilot wants to go. Likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. The tongue can harm a lot of people. The tongue can do a lot of damage. The things people say, they say, the old saying, I always heard it, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. They always said that to me, you know. When I said so-and-so said this or that, that's not true. If somebody broke my arm, you know, the things that they've said to me, some of the things that people have said, I'd rather have had a broken bone. You know, people can be very, very hurtful with their words. Very hurtful with what they say. What's wrong?
No.
Something wrong?
No.
You having chest pains? Okay. Freaking me out. Okay. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. The tongue also is a fire, a world of evil among the parts of the body. It corrupts the whole body, sets the whole course of one's life on fire, and is itself set on fire by hell, and can send you to hell. It's awful what people can do with what they say. They can stir up a lot of trouble for others. It's like bullying. Bring a bunch of other people in to bully. In school, it's the worst. And gang up on people and bully one person so bad that these kids are killing themselves. You know, and some parents, you know, I don't know, the kids will tell them and they're just like, you know, oh, you know, it's all right, it's just words, you know, they just ignore them. But they got to realize they're not the ones going through what this kid's going through. This is their life. They're experiencing this every day. I know what it was like in school. You know, because I wouldn't have my kid in school. I'm sorry, you know. My kid would be homeschooled. Because I know how awful it is. You know, people really need to watch and, take that stuff seriously. I'd be taking my kid out of school because the school never does nothing about it. Let's see. Let's see here. All kinds of animals, birds, reptiles, and sea creatures are being tamed and have been tamed by mankind, but no human being can tame a tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. So true, so true. With the tongue we praise our Lord and Father, and with it we curse human beings who have been made in God's likeness. Out of the same mouth come praise and cursing. Somebody could go to church on Sunday, act like an angel, and then Monday pay a hitman to kill their husband or sister or brother or mom or dad. I mean, that's how it is with some people. Seriously, that's how it is with some people. Out of the same mouth come praise and cursing. My brothers and sisters, this should not be. Can both fresh water and salt water flow from the same spring? No, it can't. My brothers and sisters, can a fig tree bear olives? No. Or a grapevine bear figs? No, it can't. Neither can a salt spring produce fresh water. No, it cannot. Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it or deny the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice. That stuff is not from God. That stuff, when you start feeling that, is from Satan. God doesn't make you feel that way. That is Satan coming into your heart, making you feel those feelings. And that, when you start feeling those feelings, that's when you need to start praying to God, asking God to take those feelings away from you and to turn your heart back straight to Him. Don't let that devil win. Don't let that devil win, because he just needs that little teeny tiny foothold. And he thinks, I can get them, something will happen, I can just slip right in there and get them to believe that, God's doing this thing to them, and I can get into their lives and get them on my side. It's him. God does good. Satan does bad. Remember that. God won't put bad things in your head like that. That is Satan. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere, peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness. You see the difference between the evil and the good, what you get? And that is where we're stopping with James today. Okay, we have a little longer psalm today, part of it. We are going to be reading Psalm 118, verses 1 through 18. 18 verses. You ready? I hope I ain't went over time. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His love endures forever. Let Israel say, His love endures forever. Let the house of Aaron say, His love endures forever. His love endures forever. Let those who fear the Lord say, His love endures forever. When hard pressed, I cried to the Lord. He brought me into a spacious place. The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? The Lord is with me. He is my helper. I look in triumph on my enemies. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in humans. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in princes. All the nations surround me, but in the name of the Lord I cut them down. They surrounded me on every side, but in the name of the Lord I cut them down. They swarmed around me like bees, but they were consumed as quickly as burning thorns. In the name of the Lord I cut them down. I was pushed back and about to fall, but the Lord helped me. The Lord is my strength and my defense. He has become my salvation. Shouts of joy and victory resound in the tents of the righteous. The Lord's right hand has done mighty things. The Lord's right hand is lifted high. The Lord's right hand has done mighty things. I will not die, but live, and will proclaim what the Lord has done. The Lord has chastened me severely, but He has not given me over to death. Amen. And that was Psalm 118, verses 1 through 18 today. Okay, sure. Get to Proverbs. Oh, you want to check? Be careful. You don't want to pain worth of hurting in your back. Let me. Very bad weather coming.
Ooh,
What's time?
it's 22.
Ooh, let's get this Proverbs down here. We want time for them poems today. Okay, Proverbs 28, verse 2. When a country is rebellious, it has many rulers, but a ruler with discernment and knowledge maintains order. Amen. Okay, let me go through the prayer requests real quick while we got time. I already told you guys about Amanda. I've been afraid of this happening every day when I wake up. Every night when I go to bed, I'm afraid. When I got up, I was afraid to check messages or anything, because I was afraid I was going to see that. But my aunt, when I talked to her on the phone, she told me today. Called and told me. Please pray for Danette's dad. He's still on life support, as far as I know. Please pray for Danette Ranger. Please pray for Amanda Burt. Please pray for the family. Please pray for Pat Wetzel and Jason Dempsey. Please pray for Rhonda Karshner. Please pray for Sherm. He's hurting really bad in his knee today. Please pray for Cindy and Jim Welsh. Please pray for Cindy really hard because she's having a lot of the COVID symptoms right now. So please pray for her. She's having the really bad headache that's going around with it right now that people have been having with it. It was so bad. The other day she couldn't even watch TV without wearing sunglasses because of the light, because the light hurt her eyes. And she don't get headaches like that, so please pray hard for her. Please pray for Layla and her son Emil. Please pray for Abby and Sonny. Please pray for Jimmy Myers, Jennifer Haddix. Please pray for Dora Carper, Judy Thompson, Cara Newman, Garnet Boyer and Jim Mitchell, Randy and Jody Post, John Ayers, Elizabeth Jeffries, Nellie Post, Kinsley and Olsen Osborne, and Rita Ravalli. Alright guys, well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Please pray for your loved ones. You never know. They're here today and going tomorrow. You know, with this COVID going on, they keep trying to say it's getting better, but it's not. Don't believe it, guys. It's getting worse because there's been so many people that we know that's been in our family or close friends that is known here that have had COVID and have died this year. And, you know, recently. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. So please, and it's attacking a lot of young people, a lot of young ones. My niece has now decided to get the COVID vaccine, so I'm very happy about that. My nephew still won't, but my niece is going to get her first one soon, so I'm happy. I hope my nephew will get it too eventually. Maybe she can talk him into it. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Let's bring those souls to Jesus. And God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless. Good night.